Okay, oops. What is up, guys? We are back today on the menu. Some legs, and I think I will do some abs in the end. But today's leg session won't be quad focused leg day. I will only train adductors, hamstrings, and a little bit of calves. And then in 2 days, I will come back and train quads. Quads only with a little bit of calves. So yeah, today no quads, but every other leg muscle I'm gonna do it today. And yeah, I like to kick things off with some adductors at the start because later I just don't have it in me, to do adductors. It's easily skippable if that's even a word. But yeah, that's why I do it at the start. We're gonna kick things off with 2 sets. Same. I think I'll do the both sets with same weight. I'm aiming for something like 10 to 15 reps. That's what I like to do when it comes to adductors. Yeah, adductors. And yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing I want to say, if you don't have God gifted genetics for legs, if you don't have like big rammy legs, I think you should separate your hamstrings and your quads when you're. I think, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I think you should separate your quads and hamstrings if you don't have big rammy genetics for legs. Because, when you train quads, it takes a toll on you. So you might go. People tend to do that, everyone tends to do that because the quads take out so much energy out of you, and then, people skip or pull back a little bit when it comes to hamstrings. They won't do any heavy RDLs or stiff leg deadlifts. They just do a couple of curls with their quads, and yeah, they think that's enough for big hamstrings. But I don't think that's enough. I think you should do more if you really want, like, bodybuilder hamstrings. If you want those big meaty hamstrings for your side shots on the stage and for your back shots, I think you should separate them and really give them their own day. Okay, enough of philosophy, enough of the chit chatting. Let's get started with this one. Okay, guys, now it's time for the hamstrings. We're kicking things off with a lying hamstring curl. I'm gonna do 3 sets here. I'm probably gonna film just the first set and the last set. First 2 sets will be like heavier sets, you could say 8 to 12 reps, and then last set I will probably lower the weight and try to aim for like 10 to 15 reps. That's what I like to do. Third set, I always like to go higher reps. Just to mix things up, get strong across all rep ranges. That's the goal. Get strong in those lower rep ranges, 6 to 10, and in those high rep ranges, 10 to 20, 10 to 15. Okay, when you're doing this one, guys, remember, always point your toes towards your knee throughout the whole movement. That way you will get a much better contraction in your hamstring. And before you start a curl, push the hips into the pad so your butt doesn't come off the pad. Okay, you got it. Let's do this. Okay. Woo. Oh, nice. Woo. Okay, lying hamstring curl done. Now I want to do some standing hamstring curl. Oh man. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm not on standing hamstring curl, I'm on a quad extension. So we don't have a standing hamstring curl at my gym, so I just use quad extension as a replacement for that. Because I really like, the standing hamstring curl just hits the hamstring in the right spot for me. So yeah, that's why I do it. Let's go over my setup when I'm doing this one. So I set the pad, this pad right here. I set it so it's right here on my, let's say, middle of my Achilles tendon, somewhere, yeah, somewhere in that range. So yeah, right here I set the pad. I use my hands on these handles to pull myself into the pad, so I don't move too much. So I'm not getting out of position. I also push my working leg, so the quad of my working leg I'm pushing all the time into this pad, and I lean myself into this pad also with my shoulder for some extra stability. I set myself into position that way, and all that I can feel is my hamstrings getting a crazy burn. So yeah, give this setup a try and let me know how you like it. Also, same thing as on the lying hamstring curl and as on any other hamstring curl, always keep your toes up. Guys, trust me when I say this, toes up every time you do any type of hamstring curl, and you will get a contraction that you never had before if you didn't do that. Okay. Oh yeah. What am I doing? I'm doing 3 sets here, 10 to 15 reps each leg, minute rest in between. Go again. Or yeah, minute rest in between. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, done. This one is done. 3 sets. Now I'm gonna move over to some RDLs for those glutes, hams, and adductors. 3 sets here. First 2 sets will be like 8 to 12. You know what? All 3 sets will be 8 to 15 reps. I don't care if it's. I just don't want to go below 8 reps or above 15 reps when I'm doing this. Okay, guys. In the end, I only did 2 sets, and you saw on that last rep, I heard a weird sound, like I tore something, like maybe it was just my pants, maybe it was my hamstring. I don't know, I don't feel any pain. I can flex my hamstring, everything's fine, so hopefully I didn't tear a muscle. I don't know, I'm just in shock right now. I don't know what to do. I mean, I know what I will do. I won't train any more hamstrings today. I'm just calling an end to it. You know, thank God I don't feel any pain. I can contract my hamstring, everything seems in place, but better play it safe. I'm just gonna stop and switch over to some calves, and that will be it. I will know everything when my hamstrings cool off. By the night time, if there's bruising or something, there might be a slight tear, but usually when people tear their hamstrings, they say just that they feel like they got a shotgun in their foot, and they feel like, instant pain and they can't do anything. But I didn't feel nothing. So hopefully I'm not injured. But yeah, oh man, whatever the situation is, I just, I have to keep a smile on my face, continue working, and, if there's a problem, the problem will be fixed, and that's it, man. Even in these situations, when it's hard, when some serious problems might occur, what I always talk about, positive mindset. Positive mindset. That's best. That's the best cure for all of that. Positive mindset. Go through go through the recovery, and that's it. I'm really in shock now. I can't even talk, but okay, let's just continue on with the workout. Do some calves right here. I'm gonna do 4 sets. Usually I do calves 10, 20, 30 reps, and that's it. After calves, I'm done. Okay, deep stretch in the end, 30 to 60 seconds, and we are done. That is it, guys. Another training session done, another step closer to our gym physique. Hopefully, I'm a step closer, not step behind, because, well, I don't know what happened today. On that last rep, I heard something. What was that? Did I just fart from all the squeezing and the tension? Did I tear my underwear, or did I tear some strings in my pants, or who the hell knows, man? I don't feel anything, literally anything, And that's what's weird. Because like I said already, usually when people tear their hamstring, they say it feels like a shotgun right to their foot, oh, and they are on the floor in pain, but I don't feel anything, literally. I tried flexing my hamstring. It's the same as my right hamstring, everything is intact from top to bottom, I don't see any gaps that I can point my finger at, so hopefully everything's fine. Best thing I can do is rest, go home, eat, rest, recover, and wait. If there's something wrong, my body will tell me, it will become purple or blue. If I did tear something, hopefully I didn't. And yeah, I don't know. I will update you on everything, I will share everything. And that is it. Let's go home, eat, think about something else, do all the necessary stuff so I can progress. I'm gonna call my physical therapist, get an appointment, get his opinion on what it is. If it's something, get a couple of people's opinion and see what it is. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it was an outside noise. Like I said, maybe I farted, or I really don't know. But yeah, I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna train legs, and that is it, man. That is pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you learned something, guys. I will catch you tomorrow with a training video or an update video on the injury. Hopefully there's no injury. Okay, there's no injury. Think positive. There's no injury. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.